Hello everybody, welcome back. This is going to be the third video in this series. So we're talking about how can we protect our sensitive data from Copilot using Purview. Second video we show a user that has access to the data, how the interaction go, and the user that does not have access to the data, how that interaction look like. If you haven't had a chance to look at those videos, please do so. But so now let's talk about under the hood how everything works. So today we are at compliance.microsoft.com. This is our purview landing page. The first thing that I want to show you guys is our classifiers, right? We gotta be able to discover the data to be able to protect. We can't protect what we don't know what we have. Out of the box, without you having to create any sensitive info types yourself, there are over 300 different sensitive info types that we can go in and discover that data on your environment and protect that data. Things like social security number, credit card information, bank accounts, PII information. So that's all the information that we can discover and protect. Okay. Is that enough for you to protect your entire data? Chances are no. So you will create uh, a few sensitive info types to close that gap. This video is not about creating a sensitive info type. We can create a video on that later on. But I do want to show you what we have for Project Obsidian. So I'm going to do a quick look here. I do have a sensitive info type for Project Obsidian. So let's take a quick look on see how that sensitive type looks like, what it's looking for. This is a simple one. All I'm looking for is the word Obsidian. So it's a keyword based sensitive info type. So basically all I'm saying here is if your document has this secret word Project Obsidian, I am going to identify the document. I could label the document, and I could then protect that document. So this again, sensitive info types is the mechanism that we use to discover your data. So Project Obsidian, we created sensitive info type for that because we know that Project Obsidian is a secret project on our organization. So the next step will be to create a label for Project Obsidian and set up all the encryptions there. Make sure that only the right people have the correct permission to be able to view that file. So let's take a look at the label. So I'm here now, still under compliance. I'm still under my labels here and I'm looking under label the Project Obsidian. Remember, that is the label that we had applied to the documents for Project Obsidian. So this is really how we protect our data. So let's take a quick look at that. I'm going to hit the edit button here so we can open the GUI and take a quick look at it. The first page is just naming the document. You do get to pick a color when you create the document. We remember we had a little orange yellow color there. Now here's where the magic really happens, right? So I'm going to apply that to a file. I could apply that to email and messages as well. Okay, and let's see what we have here next. Now I am going to encrypt the file. And again, the encryption is you're going to say that only certain people will have access to this particular label. So let's look a little further down and I can see that Project Obsidian, only people from this group will have access to this particular file. So I can see here that only Obsidian group will have access to the file with this particular label. So if I look at the group itself and look at the members, I can see that Alex is a member of the group, but Diego is not. Right, so Diego should not have access to any files that were labeled with Project Obsidian label. So that's how we create the label. So we look this video, we looked at sensitive info types, what they are. We use them to identify, to discover the files, and then we show you how we can encrypt the data, and we can also set the permission on that label. All of the people in this group will have the co-author information. Okay. One more thing I want to show you here is the auto label capability of it. So this is really interesting. Auto label really it's really magic, right? Because what happens here is I created an auto label here for Project Obsidian. That's the sensitive info type that we created. Remember, sensitive info type. In this case, is looking for the word Obsidian. So basically, what I'm saying here is, if you create a document and you start typing, and if you type Obsidian on that document, I will automatically identify the word. I will automatically know that the file that you're working on, since you mentioned Project Obsidian, is a sensitive in nature, and I am going to automatically apply a label to it. So I will automatically apply this label to that document. And we're going to show you that part next.